No, I know. I'm saying there's a process.
Yeah.
It's not like just, well,
yes, just fix it up, yeah.
Put a new window, just move like that.
That is, but the windows are one of the major problems because they do leak and they make this horrible
So it looks like Joel was saying that they're wondering whether to fix up the place before it goes to the market or.
That's a decision they'll have to make, whether it's worth their while.
The problem is if this is not given to the new owners who want to buy, it'd be classified as a hidden defect because this is a leaky.
We would disclose it to them. But then what we like to do with potential purchasers is we like to get the solution to them. So if you can give us kind of the ballpark figure of what it will cost. Because more than likely a new purchaser is going to come in here and they're going to probably change this anyway.
Yeah.
So is it worth actually spending the money, fixing all of this up, which is quite a big thing.
The only problem I have, Craig, you've got about 20 different ideas of what you want to put here. If you put let's just for argument's sake be ridiculous, you want to put a sliding door here or a sliding window. If you put a window this size, it's only going to cost you X, Y. If you're going to put a window that's going to cost you X, Y. So, to give a price variation, it's like asking how long is a piece of string. I can say, look here, put a lintel in here, whatever the window costs the window. I mean, it's going to cost you about $2,000 to put the two lintels in here. It's not a big deal.
Yes.
But it
depends on what you're going to put underneath.
Do all those windows have the same problem?
Yeah.
All of them?
No, some of them some of them don't. They're the other way around, and all the ones that are on the other side of the house don't leak because the rain doesn't come.
Yeah, it's the rain comes from.
Oh, that's
some of them have been put in the right way around.
So actually, some of the windows are incorrect, and some of them are.
Correct.
Yeah. What happens here? This, as the gentleman said, this is the frame. It comes in a frame, and then you put the frame where you want to put the frame. What they've done here, instead of putting the frame, the one side's got a sill, and one's got a slant. They haven't put the slant on the right side of things. They've actually meant to be turned right around. No. The water's coming through where that would be the inside for argument's sake.
Yes.
So that's flat.
Yes.
That's not flat. Now what happens? The water's running in and coming through this way, especially with the driving force.
Now that area up there looks like there's a big damp patch. Is that because of this? This is a sort of smear-on type plaster, but I'm not sure whether that's just a discoloration of the glass.
The lady said that it did replace the whole roof.
All the damp marks up on the roof were from when the roof leaked really badly.
But it doesn't leak anymore.
It doesn't leak anymore, it's brand new. So the roof is all good.
So that would need to be replaced then, obviously, because you don't want potential purchasers to see that.
Yeah, so that's all fine.
And fixing points in they look like?
Yeah, the
ceiling
breeze, it goes like, before those were in, when the wind blows, it goes like boom, and then you get a big gap, and like that one dropped down onto the roof and goes boom. So Carl came and screwed them in, so they don't.
And that's before the roof was replaced. Was it still?
It might still do it if it could. Because that's been like that ever since. Well, that was the first one up there, and then the others all went. I would say for your selling purposes, the main things you need to look at are the windows, the leaking, and also the hinges on some of these windows. The rivets have come off and they'll need to be replaced. That's the.
And then we just want
the main thing. The other main thing is I must show you is the garage floor,
That's sinking.
which is something also we would have to disclose. Maybe for legal oriented things, trying to actually.
Is there a light in there?
It's on.
And the doors don't open without.
I've got the remote downstairs if you want to open.
Well,
Warren, can I ask you, would this be, you would need an engineer to have a look at this?
No, we just have to break up the whole floor and recast it.
Is it?
So underneath is a room, I
Oh, yeah,
believe
okay.
that he was going to use as like a games room or something, but it's too close to the neighbour, so it wasn't allowed to be used. So they filled it in with sand.
Oh, no, that's fine.
And I
So
think
then
it
it's,
might-
that's what it is. Okay. Okay. So they haven't compacted it properly. Okay.
So
So that's not a major
quite a drop.
it is quite a drop, yeah. So my washing machine can go
Okay.
and everything falling off. But
But it's literally break up the whole floor.
And then you compact it.
Okay.
Okay.
so it's a bit. It is a bit of a worry.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
won't walk on it. Craig, you come off
I
yet.
used to park on it. Where's
I know
always
you
that
used to park
little, my car, I'm going to find my car down on the front.
Yeah, I'd be a bit nervous about putting my car on there.
Then there's what's the name underneath this floor? It's like there's what's the name?
There's, yeah,
You can feel here when you come in, it actually writes down here. You walk uphill here.
Because of the. Oh, that's
Well-
interesting. You must see it from here.
Yeah, so
I know
it's-
that this corner here had a problem because
Yeah.
I used to walk past and see the rather large crack down the side of the wall here, which is and a telltale sign is usually when the glass splits as well.
Yeah.
If the glass splits like that, it means that there's been a hell of a pull or a movement. And you can sort of see
So
the right
the,
into
yeah,
that.
I think the porch was added on after the building. And the porch kind of collapsed on that side of,
Yeah, that's what it was. That's correct.
so he's fixed it,
Okay.
but there you go.
Looking at the floor. Yeah, you can see it's moving off.
Okay. So some of the windows are down here are the same as what is upstairs.
Same problem, and also with the hinges.
And then
That dump there was from the shower, but it's been sorted out.
That's been
It
fixed,
hasn't
yes.
leaked for a long time, but that was, it did. It did.
Okay.
And again, there are these sort of danky things that appear, I'm not sure why.
It's because the bricks are getting moisture.
Yeah.
But that's been fixed too.
No, this is outside.
No, it comes in from outside.
He's also got a bit of movement here.
So this kind of movement, I mean, this has been, the cracks that we'll show you have been over 10 years.
No, this is not a major thing. This is can be just
Can be sorted
out. It's just you won't replace the tiles. The tiles will be a bit of a problem. But I mean, this is water coming through. The only way you really can solve that is actually to waterproof the outside of the house with a good waterproofing so the moisture can't come through. Because what's happening is that the bricks are getting so wet and they're not drying out. So the water's getting pushed out.
So you're going to have to wait for hot summer, let it dry out, scrape it off, dry out, and
Yeah.
See, this is built with block, and blocks themselves are porous.
absorbs. Okay.
I've been a builder 20 years. I don't build out of block. Sorry, I'll build garage out of block.
Yeah.
But that's it.
And you boundary wall.
That's it.
Okay.
I refuse to.
Yeah, but this is, you can see it's block. Right, you can see it is block.
There was a beehive for a long time in the wall, somewhere on this side,
Okay.
and
You've
no,
got
it's
free, and you've got
fine.
free hand.
So then I'd hear, and then a bee would pop out the side of the plug.
No way.
Yeah, so I'm like, what? And then I would come another bee. So then we said, okay, Cole will have to get them out. So
Wow.
someone came and took them out.
You should have just left the jar there and waited for the honey to start pouring out there.
It doesn't work like that.
I wish.
No.
And this damp here is also just the same problem with the damp on the outside wall.
Same
So
thing?
now these ones, the other things are
Yeah.
same thing.
Same problem.
Same thing. And there's a bit of kind of cracking going on.
Where's that water coming from? From
There you can see.
Yeah. It's trickling in. The keys.
That's movement.
Big shower. Nice big shower. Big
She'll say
shower.
maybe I should give the keys to you.
Okay.
Yeah, just give her a
I've got
shot.
assessments. I don't know. Oh, your keys. So
Well, there was this,
Okay,
I've still
that's
got
fine.
one, because I need one
So this water that's coming here is actually
through these windows.
through the window down onto the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can we go out, Joel, have we got the key to go outside just to go and see downstairs quickly?
There we go, they're all here.
Okay.
So the black key is for that door,
Okay.
and this is for this
that's
one.
fine.
Yeah, that door doesn't slide.
Is it not sliding because of the movements or? Okay. But you enjoy living here, right?
Craig?
I did.
All the windows
I
seem to
did.
be a bit of a,
All the windows, yeah.
yeah, even that
But
aluminium
I've
window
never
that they
took
try
that
to fit in there.
back
So
door from my kitchen.
So basically you need to
replace the wall.
Whereabouts did you go again? I know that.
when you kind of, I know it's difficult to get exactly what it's going to cost, but give look at these things, because if it's not going to be, is it going to be worth their while to actually?
It's gonna cost you around about £5,000 per window. So you're looking at 10 grand, 15 grand.
Okay.
You know, because even though by the size you might pay 4,000 for the one, but you can pay
Yes.
5,000 for the other type.
Okay.
So it'll work.
So we can
out
work on roughly
about
on that.
£5,000 a window.
Because my feeling is that it's going to be better for them to sell the place
As
it
is.
is, and then go to the new owners and say to them, look, we have had quotes on
For the windows, no, I don't think that will be my opinion. Because a window, if you don't know what the problem is, it's a problem. So it's not like, I just put new window.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So that might be a bit of a question.
Okay.
But I mean, it's up to, I'm just giving my pieces with.
Because if it does go to a market like this, then they would want to tell the new owners what the solution is.
Yes.
You always want to come up with solutions.
Yeah.
You never want.
But I would take it all out and put aluminium windows right through.
No.
Yeah.
To put a lintel, you know, as I said, it's not a big deal. You just actually like this one, you know. This, you chop the things out. You put the lintel in first,
Yeah.
fix it up, and then take the windows out and put windows in. It's that simple. It's not a.
7.5 that you got to
And is this deck? Is this
Yeah,
deck
so
safe?
right.
Is it meant to stop?
I'm a bit worried about this thing because this thing's already moved.
Yes, yeah. So maybe you don't want you standing up too much.
Okay.
So I'm on the heavier side, so I don't want to go.
Is it tipping slightly?
Yes, it's moving that way. Put it away from the water.
I should have on here, no? I think I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's pulling away from the wall and three gun poles wouldn't have been my...
No, definitely not.
Wouldn't have been my...
Who bought this? To the building.
Foundations of
So that's why that's pulling away.
it's all pulling away.
So that used to be at a level,
Yeah.
and that's dropped.
It's also just been full, but they've also got, blocks on this side. That's not going to, that's a retaining wall. That's not going to do with, it'll never hold this.
So it's all
What, that retaining wall will not hold this? Because they haven't hold that retaining wall for this.
That's a retaining wall for the garden.
So this will keep
and then they
sinking.
just squared concrete over it. That's what
Okay.
it looks like that. And that's why this is also sinking because the ground is moving with that wall.
yeah, and it's been patched.
Yeah.
Has moved from there by about 3 inches.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah. At the top there, again. And
Was that? Yeah.
Okay.
Same amount that this wall moved there, because this wall's attached to this.
So this
Yes.
slab, this whole slab in this wall is just gonna, and it will keep going.
It will keep going because of the retaining wall.
Okay.
But they should have never passed this, whoever passed this, because this will never be held with poles in the ground like this.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
3 poles. And that's why this is sagging, the deck's leaning.
This is leaning because
Yes.
this is moving.
Yes, I got you.
But this
Okay.
is too much weight for 3
Yeah,
gun poles.
yeah.
Way too much weight. I mean, I'm not an engineer,
So
but I can tell you
this is
way off.
how much work when you look at this to
This
to-
is condemned. This and this,
Yeah,
you can't, this
you
has
won't-
to be condemned.
this will have to be come down.
Done completely. It'll be
Okay.
done completely
Okay.
properly. The only way that you can do this properly is if you go take this away and you take that where the poles are standing and you go right down to that
Into
level.
the foundation, right
That
down.
level. No, not in foundation. That level first,
Okay.
and then build a fingers and build it up with a pillow
I
with
got
your
you.
steel in and everything, and then get to this level. So if this moves, that won't move,
I've
and
got
then
you.
build your
I've
pillows
got
in.
you. Okay.
And the gum poles, they're too far spread for the weight.
It's huge
Do
weight.
you need to go?
I do need to go. I have
No
to get
shame.
back
Sorry.
to
Do you
it.
want to come and go this way?
Yeah, I'll just pop it. You've got the keys
Yes.
for everything.
Yes.
And
I have. And then, did you give me a set of keys now?
they're in the
also-
drawer.
Oh,
They're
okay.
in the
Oh, you
drawer
put them in the
upstairs.
corner of
Yeah,
it,
and I
so
think
we'll
I
hold
need
in
the
this
key
ground.
for the slam
It's
lock
not a-
in the
Objection,
door.
It's going to be a proper reinforced wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just a retaining wall. This is just blocks put on top of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is all very scary, I'm afraid. And here you can see that this was a repair job.
Yeah, look. You can look from the side here as well. The whole piece here has been repaired, and
This just snapped itself outwards. I mean, it's, you know,
and this piece here where we're standing right here. I mean, this has all been.
gone.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like an afterthought.
what? This is just that big room that we're talking about.
We haven't been in there yet.
No, we haven't been in there, but I don't even got a key for it.
I think we've got one
I
upstairs.
think, Craig said he's got.
Upstairs, Kim,
Okay.
in that drawer that we were, the last room.
So there must be two rooms because this room comes in from this. And that means that's another wall down there.
But yeah, it's nothing that can't be rectified.
Yes.
It's just that this whole piece must come totally away, totally, completely. And then this wall that gets built here has to be a proper wall with steel and blocked in and pillars, little pillars to hold the wall properly, and then leveled off again, compacted, and then we'll do what you want.
Yeah, there is a lot going on here, Craig, that is quite serious. I mean, this is not, I mean, even the fact that it's just the nails just plunked into there, trapped in as hard as possible.
It's whether to fix or to sell it as is. And you've sold like 12 properties in the last 12 months. So
Well, I always think that the fix-up, in a case like this where the fixes become too far, it's going to be too expensive
it's going to
to
be
do.
too expensive. So somebody,
You sell it as it is, with all the notes,
problems.
With all the
a
problems.
list of items, all brought to the attention of the potential buyer.
okay.
But then the potential buyer might say, you know what, I know I have to take it down, but I'm going to charge myself a deck which comes out twice the size. And I'm
Exactly.
going to build it out to here, and I'm going to get it done with the steel, and I'm going to get it done with the proper file, and I'm going to get it done with everything correct, and then I'm going to do, maybe I'm going to have a stairwell, which I might increase the exterior of the building, and then come down inside, come down to my rooms, because we don't know what that room is, and we don't, I can see this is a big room. We don't quite know what's next door.
This is a storage room.
Okay, it's just a storage room. Oh, we
We
don't
won't
need to
go
go.
in there. We're going to go around the back of it, and I'll show you where the access is.
So I've got quite a bit of land to the wall there. I know that, yeah, that's the land there. And then this is a
And
walkway
there's a
up
river.
here.
And there's a river.
Yeah, I'm not sure where their land runs to, but I think they've stolen some of the land. It's probably on that pole and coming up the line here. So we've also got to check the pegs, That's council land.
Watch it. When they built this, they must have built it with almost nothing. I mean, everything is just block.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very cheaply put together.
Okay. So there we go. The house is moving down now, and they've already patched that once.
Yeah.
This has been patched from here, that way, and that is a serious crack.
But that's where I'm saying, is this an engineer? Do you think we need to get an engineer in?
Yeah. Okay, that piece, if it's doing what that's doing, they have to underpin it on that side. They'll have to. But that whole section has to come away. They can't just.
Yeah.
You can't just fix it. It's not just a. No.
Serious. The whole thing's starting to push there.
Because otherwise, this is a really nice space. I mean, this is a nice separate flat.
This is a separate
You just have to go to shower in, and then behind here is
That's storeroom.
that's a storeroom.
We should have up with this window in the outside. And you put
Exactly. Then you have a
Granny flat.
yeah.
quite a big benefit. I mean, the bedroom space, lounge space.
You spend a little bit of money on the kitchen, put a kitchen in.
Yeah, well, the kitchen's here. There's a shower in the shower. You need to put a shower in. So I would probably take this kitchen out and stand here, put a shower, plumbing here, and turn this into maybe, I don't know,
Yeah, a little more
a
decent.
little bit more entrance for you.
Yeah.
And take the kitchen and put it on that side as an open planner. Because kitchen pipework is easier than showers because you've already got some height from a sink.
Yeah.
And getting water to anywhere is always easy because you can go over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
So you could probably turn the front part here into the kitchen, all right? And this is your lounge.
Yes.
Convert slide some of this into the bedroom. I don't know how you, because this is structurally have to keep this.
When you've got a room there, so that could be a bedroom.
It could be the bedroom, yeah. And kitchenette, the back here maybe, depending on how close you can get to the plumbing. Keep this as a lounge.
It could easily be a dual living.
Yeah.
And would you, with this kind of thing, do you think it's always wise to get an engineer in to
Yeah. The thing is that it's not the end of the world. It's not like the house is going to fall down.
Yeah.
What is really happening is because of the way that the thing is, this has moved. So this has to be fixed up from the outside.
And do you think this is as a result of that big slab being there, that heavy weight?
No, this is separate. This wall's dropping a bit.
Okay.
That's why it's moving like this.
Yes.
So they have to underpin it.
Yes.
And the only way you can underpin it is by taking that away first.
But I they would have to take it away. I mean, that is a...
You would have to take that away to underpin it.
Not only that, I mean, that's not safe with the way it is.
Yeah.
That's why it's put in that balcony, everything that way.
Okay. So that's,
But you're not getting much, you've got no cracks up here, which is a good thing, because that means that the wall's not doing this, it's actually doing this. So it's a good thing that it's only doing that instead of doing that, because then you'll have to have all the problems.
Because then it would be further
Affected. No, but you'll have all these pulling away here.
Okay, I've got you.
Which is not, it's only pulling away there, and this, because it's moved,
Because it's going
back.
back. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. And underpinning is not such a huge thing if you didn't have to move that whole... Yeah, you have to move it. So it would be quite a big thing, yeah.
Yeah, look, underpins are never a nice job, because there's always that problem that, that you don't lose the way that it should go. Because underpinning, what underpinning is really, you've got your foundation, you've got another foundation. The foundation goes next to the foundation and underneath the foundation. So what it's doing is it's actually causing like a foot holding the house up. That's what it is. That's what underpins, and then it'll hold that wall from things. So you'll have to put that in first and then do all the repairs around it. You can't bring that back. That'll
stay there.
And Craig, it just depends on the seriousness of this. Once an engineer's had a look at it and they've taken that away, because you can underpin by doing pieces. So you cut underneath, because you can't take the whole away. So you cut out a piece and put some concrete in there, underpin it, and steel and lead. Or what they do is they can inject it, and they put a series of jets into and underneath, and then they literally control all the jets by pushing and pumping concrete in. And they can actually lift a house. It's so forceful they can actually start putting the house up. So what they do is they pull the house up, but they inject under control. So as they watch this going up and they just adjust the jets. Once that's all underneath there and packed in, then they say, okay, we reckon we're fine here. The cement they're using is usually a fairly quick drying cement. So it's built concrete and it's all kind of there's level. But the massing of concrete underneath there, and it's like how much is how long is a piece of string? Because you never know how much it is, because they'll just tick the box when they're ready and say, okay, you pumped in 15 tons of concrete, you pay us so much. It can be as bad as that. But the houses in Camps Bay that have slid down mountains there, they're starting to slide down some of the clay.
Yes.
Those guys come in, they have to do it. It's a double story, it's a huge thing. It's worth doing it because the houses are worth a lot of money. Where here, I don't know about that. If it's only in one spot, the engineers will probably say, you know what, we can cut just in here. We'll do two portions, one there, and then we're done.
But that's what I would think they would do.
I don't think they need an injection here.
Okay.
But they will do, whatever they do, they will give you overkill. So if a job like this value-wise would be for, say, 50,000, they would want you to do a 80 and 90,000 rand job because they wanted to make sure that their names are there.
Yes.
This little problem might be this small for us, but the engineer might find it to be this problem. Depends which engineer you get.
Look, they're also clever people. They tend to know what needs to be done. They've done it. A guy like Billy from school, you must know Billy. He'll know what to do in place because he knows the conditions of soil, he knows the conditions of the land around here, how much rock you've got underneath here.
The question for a seller is, do they repair the skin before it goes to the market, or do they?
It's going to cost them too much.
I think they must just say, we'll sell it as is and we'll just have an engineer's report of everything with estimated costings, or areas like, for instance,
New
this
person,
parking is
new person
condemned,
coming in is going to
not a costing to replace, just a condemn, and it's not there. The costing to do this, because this has to be done, all right, and that's the thing, we're getting Billy to give an estimate on that. He won't hold himself to it, but I mean, at least we'll be able to say to him, it should be in the region of 50 to 90,000, something, you know, as much as that as a gap, or whatever it is, and then we'll have to just get a complete list and say, these are the items to this place, and these are the conditions of it.
Yeah. Your biggest problem, I think, for a person like you is the guy wants to buy it. He's got to have two ways. He knows what to do, therefore he wants the house for a steal. He's not going to want to pay what the house is worth. Or the other guy who doesn't know nothing about it, he thinks this is going to be a quick fix and he's going to pay the price. But you know, you're not going to get the...
But you'd have to bring it to market at a realistic price.